Hello, welcome back to the American Dream. Let's pick up Destro to put on one of our teams, and I would like to mention that our two teams, the way I've planned them out to be, one will be Bundesliga players and the other one will be Italian Serie A players. Hopefully that won't change. It might. We'll see. The first team we'll be matched up against today is a BBVA team in tip-top shape with Bale, Neymar, and an in-form Griezmann up top. Hopefully we don't get destroyed. My opponent draws first blood with Gareth Bale. Neymar runs quickly up the left side, and honestly, it's an unlucky goal to concede because the ball bounces right off my keeper into the path of Bale. Sad to see that one go in, and in the 4th minute, no less. We rally quickly, though, with a goal being scored off a quick 1-2 pass in between the center backs, which is ever so deadly. We pull out in front after one of our players is fouled inside the box after a chip through ball. It's really hard to tell which one of the defenders actually completes the foul, but two of them are right on his back and he gets tripped up and we are awarded the penalty. For this penalty kick, I decided to keep it simple and just pop it right over the keeper's head. Casillas isn't particularly tall compared to other keepers, so oftentimes it's a good idea just to put those right over his head. I've never seen a goalkeeper save one of those. The next goal comes courtesy of my opponent. He speeds right on down the right wing with a beautiful chip pass, but I must say that if my defenders were a little bit quicker, this would not have been a goal altogether. My goal that finishes the game scoring sheet off for the victory is a pass in between the two center backs. It's a common mistake that we see over and over again. You don't want to scoot one of your center backs up too quickly, otherwise the strike will run right through, and that's what happens. With that victory, we clinched the Division 10 title, and I'm happy that we're able to do so. We only had one game remaining. It was close, and I must say that the reason it was this close is because of our players. We started out with all bronze, and we were going up against teams, some of them that had all gold with a couple informs. I hope we don't have troubles like this along the road, but it may be inevitable. We'll see. To fortify our defense, we pick up Bonucci, really good player off Juventus, and we pick up Zambrano as well. I picked up Zambrano because his pace was very good and should be able to keep up with the more speedy strikers that we're going to have to deal with. Next team we come up against is a regular Division 9 team with mostly bronze players, thankfully. And as you'll see here, a penalty kick is awarded in our favor yet again in this game, after we penetrate their defense, and as we're going up to make a shot with Ya-Konan, he's fouled. Their defender chopped in just a little bit too late, and we're able to easily put in the penalty kick. For this next clip, Ya-Konan does what he does best and dribbles right up to the goal and puts it in far post. It was a tight angle, but he still was able to perform well. I've been impressed by this guy ever since I bought him. He's an exceptional player and highly recommend him for any team. It's a shame we are going to have to let him go eventually when a better striker is purchased. Shortly after we score that goal, our opponent earns yet another red card, and I think he quits soon after because he figures he doesn't have a chance of being 2 players down. Our next opponent has a fully equipped BPL team. Looks difficult and is difficult, as you'll see. His first goal comes when one of my defenders comes across and tackles one of his strikers, and it pops right out for Aguero to put in. As I'm about to show you the first and only freeze frame for this video, I want to point out that for some reason I failed to record one of the goals I scored during this game. It is now 1-1 on the scoreboard. I don't know what happened to the clip. I failed to edit it out of the video. Sorry about that. In this freeze frame, I just wanted to remind y'all that one of the better ways to defend a forward running straight through your defense is that if you have 2 defenders on opposite sides, you can call one defender on him using R1, and then you yourself move the other forward in so that you pinch the player out and block him from getting access to a goal scoring opportunity. After winning the ball at midfield, Gilas plays an excellent ball to Ya-Konan, and he does what he does. He dribbles right through the defense and earns a PK. That is the 3rd PK he has earned in a row. He is the best. But shockingly, the penalty kick is saved, and I just like to point out, if you don't put the ball high enough on a penalty kick, it will not get past some of the taller keepers. And in this case, Courtois, being the giant that he is able to stop the PK. Coming up right here, Salif Sane gets a straight red for a challenge, which honestly I don't feel like he deserved. This ref is strict, but life goes on. for the concluding goal of this match. Ya-Konan puts another one in, and this completely makes up for the lost penalty kick in my opinion. I would have loved to have been spared the suspense, but he edges the ball away from Felipe Luis to get one touch on it to put it in near post, low on Courtois. Absolutely incredible player. Cannot praise him enough. Buy him if you have a Bundesliga team and you're trying to build it up. Buy him. No question about it. He's got the pace and the physical ability to make you a very happy manager. Anyway, that wraps up this episode on Better Call Paul. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been some time since I released a video, but my pace of production should increase now that I found a job at home and I'm all settled in for the summer. See you guys later. Have a good one.